If you're feeling burnt out, no hope, you don't know where your life is going, no self-confidence or low, if you find it hard to study, if you find it hard to even stick in there, if you feel like quitting, and if you just feel like you want money so that you can escape it all, I have a story for you. I felt like this many times in my life, and especially in my massage therapy journey. So many times you don't have powerful cognitions about contribution and purpose and feeling high self-esteem because you've done what it takes to create value for somebody, to help somebody. And so we think of all these creative ways to try to escape and just make money, and we don't commit for the long-term mastery. I felt so burnt out in massage therapy because I made so many mistakes in how I treated myself and how I thought, in my habits. I had to get so many things lined up in my personal life to be a successful massage therapist that I didn't even know about. And so naturally, I felt like quitting. I felt like finding something else that could make me money when my body was burnt out, when my mind was burnt out. And so I got into trying to sell mobile homes, flip mobile homes. I was desperate, I'll admit. My body hurt. I wasn't inspired. I wasn't learning. I didn't have a vision of where I was going. And I didn't deep down really think hard about the value I was giving to people. I want massage therapists, I want everybody to realize the value that you're giving to people, even if you're just being a happy front desk person. We underestimate the power of being happy and how contagious it is. It's like, who cares if we're not the president, if we're not saving the world, if we're not a superhero? Just, if you can't do great things, do little things great. The most important thing is the power of your thoughts. That's the thing that people want. People want happiness, and people want gratitude, and people want the spiritual elements that your mind can generate. And if you have those things in order, and you show up every day with that PMA, that positive mental attitude, then you're going to start changing, and you're not going to feel as burnt out. So the first thing that I had to do when I was feeling burnt out was start taking care of my body. The mind gets sick when the body is sick. I mean, I talk about this all the time. That's why I'm always on here sharing things about health. You can't let your body get overworked, okay? You have to take time for yourself, and I'm not going to go too deep into this. Watch all my other videos on how to recover your muscles, how to eat right, when to eat. I was eating at night before bed. My sleep wasn't good. You have to get your 8 hours of sleep. You have to keep yourself in a sattvic state. What I mean is a pure state of positive energy where you're not lethargic, tired, dull, your digestion is good. As long as you have those 4 basic areas on point: thoughts, food, muscles and body, not in pain, and sleep. As long as you have those 4 areas, you should be good. But deep down, your subconscious is very powerful as well. If you're not feeling inspired, it's because your subconscious mind is not charged with vision, an empowered vision. And this is more of a long-term thing. To give some structure to where we're going with this talk is, number 1, get your health on point. If you're feeling burnt out, lack of hope, no inspiration, get your health on point. If your health is on point in those 4 areas, start thinking about your subconscious mind. I want you to ask yourself, what is your ideal? What do you want to become? What do you want to create? What do you believe in? What do you think is the most valuable? And how are you taking steps every day to create yourself into that person so that you can implant it into this world? If you don't have that, you're not going to feel inspired. Your thoughts are not going to be powerful. You're not going to have organization, and you're going to feel afraid, worried, indecision, anxiety. You're not going to feel high self-esteem. You're not going to know what to do with your time. It's going to create a lot of mischief. When your mind doesn't have that definite chief aim, when you don't have that purpose, when you don't have that feeling of mission, when you don't have that feeling of that spirit of overcoming whatever it takes to reach that person, to become that person, to create what you want, a beautiful vision. Search for that above everything. Search for an empowered vision of who you want to be and what you want to create. This will take a lot of meditation, introspection. Do what you got to do. Talk to people, journal. If you have to get a counselor, get a counselor. Watch self-help videos. Read psychology books. Who do I recommend for self-help? Leo Gura, actualize.org. What I recommend for self-help books? Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Start there. Swami Sivananda, Thought Power. Law of Success, Napoleon Hill. Those 3 books, boom, change your entire life. You cannot think the same if you seriously read these books. Everything in you will change. And you can read these books the rest of your life. Think and Grow Rich, Law of Success, Napoleon Hill. Swami Sivananda, Thought Power. Maxwell Maltz, Psycho-Cybernetics. You can read these books until the day you die and keep on mining gold from them. Your subconscious mind will change. You'll feel powerful. You'll deal with a lot of the shit that's going on in your heart. The low self-esteem. The loneliness. How can you be lonely when you're constantly contributing and loving people in this world? The lack of motivation. Confusion will go. I remember having all these things, guys. I didn't know what to do with massage. I didn't have a powerful vision of what I was even doing. I was just making money. I just wanted to retire. Those are not strong thoughts. You're not gonna pass in life with those thoughts. Retire just means I don't want to contribute anymore. What's the subtle implication of retire? Is, oh, finally I get to stop doing this. It's okay if you do something else. It's okay if you upgrade your activity. But if you just have this goal that one day you just want to live for yourself and stop contributing, you're shooting yourself in the foot. One of the most fun and health promoting things that you can do is engage and contribute with humanity. What else are you going to do? It gets boring watching Whose Line Is It Anyway? It gets boring just hitting golf balls. You don't want to only do that. Get an empowered vision and create this world. Create beauty, create friends, have fun, and make your own path. Do it your way, like Frank Sinatra. So if you're feeling burnt out, those 2 things, they can be long-term goals. This is not something that you get on point right away. But my message is, don't give up. You're gonna feel like giving up. Don't ever give up. There's always a way to fix your heart. There's always a way to fix the problem. And if you hang in there, it'll pay off. I remember feeling so hopeless. I feel disgusting. Overworked, underslept, misfed, addicted to pornography. And it took away so much of my life. And it took me so long to get out of it. It took me so long. I was crawling around in ignorance and darkness. So much despair. I know it's dramatic, but I know that a lot of people are there. My friends, I know that 50 to 88% of us quit within the first 3 years. But I also know the value of what we give to people. I want you to feel this. The value of what you give to people. If you can show up with a good attitude, you can give people back hope in their life. You can be an example that brings people into higher dimensions of health and happiness. Massage therapists don't feel like you're someone who just gives body rubs. Massage therapy, you're a true doctor if you have the heart of a doctor. If you love your patients, if you do whatever it takes to get them better, if you have patience, mercy, and compassion, you're a doctor. And you can make yourself into whatever kind of healer you want. You can be a psychological aid. You can be a friend. People can just get lifted up by the power of your thoughts, of your loving thoughts when they're with you. You can create an ambiance. You can become a temple of healing that radiates positivity and love, understanding. You are the safe haven for them when they come to you, away from the stress of their life. You are their sanctuary and their escape. You are their healing. Don't underestimate that. Do not underestimate that. And the power that you have when you keep yourself in that state, or you feel that and it emanates from you. It has to come from you. It has to come from a pure state of consciousness, of self-love, of self-healing, of self-inspiration. And then you'll be able to give that to them. Heal yourself. Empower yourself. Look at your heart. Take care of your heart. Do the meditation. Do the yoga. Do the prayer. Cry out for wisdom and understanding, and it will come to you. If you seek it, you will find it. If you're earnest, and if you put this above the lesser things that you're seeking in life, the lesser things that you're seeking sometimes can keep you away from what's more important for a very long time. But you will realize true wisdom and what you need if you look for it. You will realize it. You will find it. You will attract it if you really cry out for it. Wisdom, you'll find it. Inspiration, you'll find it. Health, you'll find it. It all depends on the power of your heart. You'll attract these things to you. So don't give up hope. There's a way. You'll find somebody. You'll find what you need to revive yourself. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Stick to your vision. Revive the vision. The beautiful vision. What we're creating is worth it, and you'll find your way. And people will come to you, and you'll be a beacon of hope for people. And you'll become somebody who says, I will provide this healing for you. And people will sense it. That's why I'm here, because I will provide this information that helped me to people who are looking for it. I will find you with the science of health and well-being. I will. Never give up. Don't give up. Monk MT.